Good morning, welcome back. We are just on the road down to Salisbury Plain down south. Obviously there's me, got Mr. Wong. Meant to be a couple of others coming, but they've pulled out due to other plans and whatnot. Just on the motorway, got about 2 hours left. Our plan for the weekend, heading down. We've got the tepee, we've booked a campsite, so we're going to obviously turn up. We're going to put the tepee up pretty much close to 5-10 minutes away from Salisbury. So we're going to get the tepee up, get everything set up for tonight, head over to the plain, have a couple of hours over there. Try and get back early afternoonish, cook up a bit of a feed. Got some nice food to sort out, so looking forward to that. And yeah, have a few drinks, enjoy the night, and then get up tomorrow, I think. Pack everything up, pack all the tepee up, and have some breakfast. Get back onto the plane, have a couple of hours on there, a few hours, see what we can find. Yeah, then head back. There is some testing over Salisbury Plain this weekend. Some people might know, but the Salisbury Plain, it's a big, it's about 300 square miles, and half of it's used for MOD testing, and there is some live firing going on this weekend, so we've just got to pick the right areas. There is the red flags up as well on certain areas for obviously where the testing and whatnot, so and obviously doing all the training, so yeah, we'll just find the areas we can and can't go and have a bit of an explore. Yeah, that's it, we'll see you when we're down there. Right, we've just got here, got to the campsite, just checked in, backing up into the spot now, going to get the tepee up. Get everything set up for later so we ain't going to mess about, and then yeah, get over to the plain and have a bit of an explore. What's our plan then, kid? We better
check out Salisbury the way you went, innit?
We better find some tracks that we can and can't go on. Oh, we wanted to drive past Stonehenge, didn't we? And then go back on the way up to last week.
How far is that there?
It ain't far from there.
Oh. Yeah, if you wanna, yeah, we can do that.
Right, TP's up, so we're just going to go over to, well, we're just going to have a quick drive over to Stonehenge. We still wants to have a look at Stonehenge. So we're going to have a drive past there, and then head over to the plain, see what we can see where this flag's up, flag's down, and kind of pick a route through and have a bit of an explore, see what we can find, see where we can and can't get. We have got the drone with us, but I think with it being a MOD kind of testing area, we ain't going to be able to get it up, but if we get a chance we will. Yeah, just going up to Stonehenge, so Wongy can have a quick look. He's going to hang the camera and get a bit of a shot of it. Imagine that you got a pie, but then you can just drive past and see it.
I thought it was actually going to be more space now. Actually, really close together.
Yeah, it's nice. I thought exactly the same. I thought it was well spread out.
Mate, I didn't know there's all these sheep in the same field with it.
I think they're all cornered up, like. No, like, all along like the edge of Salisbury there's these tank crossings. They're all kind of marked up with yellow posts. I presume it says on there this tank's crossing. I think they are classed as byway, so you can kind of drive up on them, but you might get flattened by a tank. Oh my life! Starting to round a bit now. Right. just going to go and pull down onto the plain and then pretty much there and have a look around. I went a bit further down last time, so.
You didn't get on the track last time.
Right, so we're on the plain. No flags up at the minute, weather's terrible, so whether they've put off the training exercises. There was red flags due at some point today, but they haven't. Like I say, it's piddling it down, so whether they've changed it until another day or I don't know, but we're going to have a bit of a drive along and go for an explore.
Did you go up that way or you just
Yeah, no, I went up this way to the left. Just come off the main gravel track, so just found this little narrow, quite muddy. It's not too bad. It's obviously raining, so it's going to get a bit slippy. This is the same kind of track I took a couple of weeks ago when we was up. All the flags and everything are still down, so we should be alright to just go through. Like I say, you need to be sensible, not messing about or trashing the place. This part,
see, like a
the
big
little
circle.
town I said was at the bottom of that hill to the left, so we'll have
A little nosy at that.
we'll follow up this way and then we'll head down that way. So there's all these paths here on the left, on the right as well.
So it could go
I
off a
think
bit,
that's
even more
kind of-
being off track.
I don't know whether that's allowed or not allowed, or I mean I don't know whether these roads are allowed or not. A lot of it's farmland as well. You see a load of cows in the distance, so I presume that's all rented or letted by farmers. We've got all those little turn-offs through trees, but again I don't know what can and can't use, you know what I mean? Like I went all through these last week.
I'd
and
say
then
you'd
I
be
read
able to
on-
use any of them as long as there's no sign or anything like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The little
This is just used for
town such we was on about. It's all kind of abandoned. It looks like there's no windows, no doors in it.
it's training,
I
isn't it?
presume it's some sort of training thing. There's no sign saying you shouldn't be here, or there's no restrictions or anything like that. So we're just having a quick drive around, have a quick look, and then we'll get out the way just in case we're not meant to be here. But again, there's no signs up saying that you shouldn't be. So we just come across another pickup. We thought we was going to get told off, but it was white, said it had a landmark down the side, so I presume he was checking out the land, making sure everyone was doing as they should be and nothing they shouldn't be. But he just put his thumb up and carried on, so that was lucky. He did have my heart going for a minute, but yeah, he just put his thumb up and carried on, so at least that means we should be alright to carry on this route. We just come off the main track again now, just having a bit of a drive down these narrow paths. Warning to the public, danger from unexploded shell and mortar bombs. On no account should any object be moved or touched, it may explode.
Might want a souvenir.
We'll stay in the car. Not sure if we're meant to be here or if we're not meant to be here, or but we just we're having an explore. We've come across a couple of pickups already that I think must drive around just checking everything out, and they've kind of just left us alone and we've carried on, so that's a good sign. We're just crawling through this wooded area at the minute.
That's interesting.
There's a couple of water boggy sections, nothing deep, nothing extreme. Just sailing through, seeing what's about. There's tank tracks everywhere, so obviously tanks come through here. This is quite a deepish bit, so we'll put full wheel drive on. Is that a log on the other side?
Yeah.
Jesus, it's a right deep route this side, isn't it?
Interesting how they laid out the trees as well. They're all like there's like lanes in each bit.
Yeah.
Park a tank down each one, and then there's all these massive like corners,
Corners, deep ruts. Something's obviously big's come through. Something a bit bigger than a radio. Anyway. Yeah, so it's kind of like green lanes. There's not really much you can do in terms of off-roady stuff. That looks half decent, doesn't it? Looks deep, that. Yeah, we've got to head straight through there, but I don't think we can. Yeah, so we've, like I say, we've had a couple of hours over here. It's dropping slightly dark now, so we're going to head back to the campsite and start a bit of a cook-up, get some food on. So yeah, we'll see you back there. Tonight's food, we have potatoes, going to do some mash, got a swede. We have some nice haggis from Scotland, a couple of fillet steaks. Don't judge me by the knife either, it's the only thing I've got to hand. Mr. Wong over here chopping some wood. Probably video moving the biggest piece to do as well. Alright, good boy. Should have bought potato peeler, Mr. Wong. Right. I forgot the potato peeler. And the right knife. Should be alright though. Cutting them up pretty small because we need them to cook. We need them to boil fast, and we don't have a mash yet, so we're using a fork. How do you reckon you prep this sweet, Wong?
Same as a potato.
Yeah. Smallish chunks. Oh my life, this knife's blunt. Okay.
Fucking joking. What kind of swede is that?
Damn. That's either a hard swede or a terrible knife. Now we've got to improvise. Probably making an absolute terrible job of this. But it is what it is. Small chunks.
Yeah, small chunks. We're trying to cube. Well, it doesn't matter when we're mashing up. It's small, you know what I mean? Decent small.
Sweet's nearly done. Potatoes all done. Just warming up some butter now. Gonna fry the haggis and then get the steaks on last. Kind of look like black pudding, doesn't
Yeah, I was
it?
going to say, black pudding. Well, obviously just the meat and crap, the other junk that you don't get and not blood.
I mean, when you boil it, you take the skin off, well the skin bursts and it all just falls apart.
Oh, yeah,
Proper
that
looking
smells
forward to
amazing,
this. Very nice.
I could smell the butter before, but no, that actually. Good, yeah?
Don't know.
Yep. Everything's there, I'm like, too much for me.
That steak looks unreal.
It looks unreal to be there.
Oh my lord.
Good.
There we go. We got mash, swede, nice gravy, bit of fillet steak, and some haggis. Oh yes. Bit of a pickle. Mr. Wong's airbed. We went to pump it up, and the plug's not in. So Wong is sleeping on the floor, and then I've pumped my airbed up. But after 5 minutes it was nearly flat, so it looks like we're both sleeping on the floor. Gonna be a good night. Yeah, that's it for tonight. Got the log burner again, we've had tea, washed up, plenty of wood stock. Keep the log burner again through the night. Got some gin, a couple of treats, and yeah, we're gonna get an early night I think. What time is it?
It's like 9 or something.
9. 20 past 7.
You're joking, man. I'm ready to retire, like, go to bed.
past 7. It's toasty in here, so we're going to have a couple of hours, put some music on, have a few drinks, and yeah, we'll see you in the morning. That was a terrible night's sleep. Wind was blowing. Yeah, both our beds were knackered, so we were pretty much sleeping on the floor. We just got some coffee on this morning, got the log burner in the tepee, just to try and dry that out because of the rain that we had last night. Yeah, so got some coffees on, got some breakfast going there. Had some bacon. Some eggs. We're going to finish that haggis as well from last night, and then get everything packed up and back on the road. Well, we're going to get back over onto the plain and have a bit more of a wander onto the. We're going to head over to the other side of the plain and see what we can find over that way. Well, we've just packed up. Had breakfast, packed everything up, dried all the tepee out because we had quite a bit of rain last night, so we've got the log burner going in there this morning for a couple of hours just to try and dry it out. Sun's come out for a bit now, so we're going to head back onto the plain. Probably follow the same route we went on yesterday, but I think we're going to try and head straight through the plain to the other side and see what's over that way. Just dropping down this hill, we've got quite a bit of a boggy section coming up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 routes through, and they all look like swamps. I don't know which one we're going to take. Which one do you reckon I'm supposed to
Yeah. That's going to be deep if you drive down that straight down the middle, I think. That's deceiving, that is.
Bloody hell. They all look bad, don't they? Yeah. This looks deep. That looks just boggy and muddy. That looks possibly the best route. It's going to be deep. I don't know what these two look over here. Right. You got this version of them. Jesus. Still don't know what the right was.
Maybe you're in two wheel.
They're deep and all, aren't they?
Whoa, that's really. I mean, you are better that. Yeah, you're better on that one. Yeah. That's got a way bigger drop. You'll just get stuck straight away when you're seeing all the massive ruts in that.
I reckon we need to keep a bit of speed up.
Yeah.
Oh my life.
We could just hit the ridges on
the bank.
Yeah.
Just a drop here.
Yeah, it's like that. He's done it.
For my life, I was expecting that to be like deep and drop at some point, but it weren't too bad. So we've kind of come across to well, I'd say we're about in the middle of it now.
Yeah.
Already now over to the other side, kind of straight through the middle, and we found a lot more. They're still classed as byways, but they're a lot more. Well, you wouldn't want to come down them in your car anyway, that's for sure. But quite a few deep water bits, rutted areas, muddy areas. Yeah, it's much better than what we found yesterday. How deep's this?
Oh, look at that.
Now he's just waiting for it to drop.
Yeah. Nah, I think that's going to be alright, that is, yeah.
Oh, we're alright. Just coming across the top of this this valley. It drops down in the middle, and in the distance there's tanks, helicopters, absolutely tons, all the way along the ridgeline, across the top, a few down in the valley as well. Be nice to get closer, and there is a road through the valley, but it's not a byway, so you can't really go on it, so unfortunately we can't get close. But I think we're going to follow this byway down and see if that gets us any closer to the ones that we can see in the distance on the ridge. That's in better days. Look at the holes in the side of that. I'm blowing now, kid. Oh. So just let's have a run over to that tank. Just have a quick look. Full of holes in the side. There ain't much left of it now. Looks like there's a few in the distance on the ridge that we can see still. Now look as though they're still in one piece, so I reckon that that used to be something they used to test on, and they've moved on to these. The rain's coming now though, we've got a few grey clouds come over, so we're going to carry on this way and see what else we can find. Right, we've ended up on the other side of the plain. We found a section where we wanted to get the drone up just to get a few shots of the car and whatnot, but unfortunately it kept coming up saying restricted area, so we couldn't get it up. No matter, I guess. Would have been nice to get some drone footage, but not the end of the world. Found a couple of tracks here, so we're going to have a look, see if we can get up these. Looks quite, that water looks quite neat there. We're going to the right. Yeah, there's plenty more kind of like towards the middle and the other side of the plain from where we started. Look at this right on the right. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't let me hold you. That's close to the edge. Yeah, there's plenty more towards the middle and over to the other side from where we started. It's a lot better than what we found yesterday anyway, so it's been a good day though, it's been a good day. Deep. It's gonna need a wash. Oh man. Come up to this little bit of a water crossing. Just gonna try and figure out how deep it is because it's yeah, it looks deep. Very deep. I'll probably come around the edge here, Wong. I don't really want to get through that, get so far, and then it's
someone's bumper out there.
yeah, there's car parts all around.
Oh,
There's a big wheel arch in here.
Do it deeper in now, it starts vanishing. I thought it was alright.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Now you've got this ridge on the side here.
That's where it vanishes in.
And then as you keep going,
the old branch has gone, look.
it just goes.
Mate, I won't go down this, look.
No, that's way too deep.
Look, that old branch has gone. Nah, mate, don't do that.
I ain't doing that one. Yeah, I'm not risking that. We've just done a deepish one, it come over the bonnet, which you just seen. That was a bit touch and go in the middle, but I ain't trying that one. We'll find a path around. Right, I think we've pretty much done for this weekend. We still have the plan at the minute. We're just going to head back. It's about 2.5 hours back home. So we're going to find the nearest track back and yeah, head on. Like I say, we've found a lot more decent stuff, more off-roading stuff and that today than we did yesterday. So it's been a good day really. Really enjoyed it. Give us a like, drop us a comment if there's any other places like this that you know of. Let us know. We're looking to do a few more off-roading trips over the next few weekends up until the start of April. Yeah, subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.